Okay, now I've been thinking about this and I think a lot of people will need it, but a lot of people don't know about it or they must have heard about it, but they don't know how to go about it. So this one is how to invest in US stocks if you're a Nigerian. Now, this can also work in other countries. I can't really say much about other countries, but as for Nigeria, I have experience in this and I want to share it with you guys. So this app is called Bamboo. There are a lot of other apps that you can use to invest, in US stocks and of course Nigerian stocks too, not just US stocks, Nigerian stocks and other companies like that. But I prefer to use this one because this one seems very easy. The user interface is clean and neat and very easy to use. So let's dive in. Let me show you guys how to make use of it. So if you are thinking about it, here is the video that you need. So tap on it and open it. If you don't have it already, please download it. Go to App Store, look for it and download it. And then this is the place you have to put in your password. If you have not registered, you'll be required to register, put in your documents and verify. And then, but if you have registered, all you need to do is now just put in your password and then go in. So let me type in my password and go in. So this is my account basically. I have about 66.20, $66.22. This is the current money I have in this account right now. Or no, rather, yeah, this is the total money I have in this account. But the one I have invested in stocks, in US stocks, you can see this, the first level of investment. I have the US stocks, the second level is Nigerian stocks, and then there's the fixed return, and then there's treasury bills. And then this is the wallet. Down we have the wallet in USD wallet and then Nigerian wallet. Now I will explain to them. I will explain everything to you one by one. But maybe let me just go to the profile so that you understand how it is. So this is my name, the profile. I'll, just follow me though. So we have the invite a friend, like a referral, where you can also get a commission for that. If I click on it, you see say invite a friend. Invite a friend and get 1% of their first fixed return lock over $100 or 2.5% of their first trade above $20. So this is more like a referral program. So I can choose to use the copy the link, share it on WhatsApp, email, or anywhere to get referral. By the way, on this video, check the video description. I'll put a link there. That is my own referral code. So if you want to join, if you want to download this app, you can simply use it and download the app, and I'll get your 1%. That's if you even put a good money there. So, but aside from that, there is no much benefit to it. So write a review. That one is not something I only ask you to worry about. You just put a review of what you think about the app and things like that. So the next one is your KYC. This one is very, very important. I mean, if you have been using other apps, you would have known that KYC is where they get your information. More like know your customer status. So in this KYC, I've done all my own. So you can see you are all done. Your details have been submitted successfully and you are all set to start investing. So you need to upload maybe your document, if you have national ID or driver license to verify, and then your bank account details. You will link an account number to it. Your normal account, not your OPay or PanPay. Normal account, maybe GT Bank, First Bank, or Wema Bank. You link it to it because it's through that account that you can be able to collect money. Whenever you want to withdraw money to yourself, you can withdraw it directly to that account. So that is why that account is very important. And then your investment profile, you also tell them what kind of job you do, so that they will make sure that it is not money laundering, like those that want to launder money. So they have to know what you do, what is your profession. So you just simply put all that there, and then affiliation, and then you get your brokerage account and deposit and the rest of that. So just a simple process. Just go through that. It's something you can do easily, and then you can save your card to it also. This will help you to be able to make purchases. If you want to buy stock at any point in time, you can do something that is called dollar cost average, whereby you can be, you can buy stocks anytime, maybe every week or every month. You make sure you buy something. That is very. Maybe I'll try to do a video on that to explain how that works. So this is where you save your card, and then account statement. You can request for an account statement, just like your bank app. You can request for your account statement. That is why we'll have this one. So you can see you can see all the statement I have there. So anyone I want, I can request for. If I want certain information, how I've spent money, how I've withdrawn, I can do that. So that will be that for account statements. So we have the tax document. That one, if you need your tax document, trade confirmations to confirm the trades that you have made in the past. all the trades that you've made, the buys and the sells. This is where you get all the details. That is if you want to track. And then you have your account details. This one is important. This is where you have your name, identity, your email address, your updated password, your account ID, and other details that you will need in case if you want to do anything, other things that you want to do. So you have the details here. These are personal to me though. So here is where you manage your PIN. So you can change your PIN anytime. You can change, if you forget your PIN, you can change it. And then the other one is notification and alert. This one, I usually don't like using this one, putting everything on. So I just put only bank activities. So when I make transfers, I get the notification. Aside from that, every other thing is up for me. But you can put all of them on when you can. You can get breaking news, updates, alert. You can get all those things when you put them on. But I don't usually use them. I just use bank activities because, I don't like having a lot of popping, a lot of notification on my phones. So that will be that. So privacy policy agreement, all those ones are just there. PIN code, hide portfolio. Okay, this feature is very important. This hide portfolio. So this hide portfolio, this security section, the hide portfolio is very important. Like if you don't want people to see the amount you have, maybe you are opening your app a lot of places, maybe where your friends are, you don't want them to see, or just random people around you don't want them to see what you have, or you want to do something in your account. So you can hide your portfolio. This will hide the amount that you have in the account when you open the account. So when you open it, the amount will not show. Of course, if you use a lot of apps, you will see that these things are there, like UBA app and the rest of them. GT Bank also has it. So that's just what that means, hide portfolio. So PIN code, okay, let me go back in. I think I tampered with that. Okay, so PIN code, and then you have your fingerprint. I don't use fingerprint a lot, but of course, sometimes it makes it easy for you to make use of. Then dark mode, all these ones are just very easy. So let's go to the main account. So here is the main, oh shit. Okay. Even the security, the amount I hid the other time, I can open it from here. So you see hide account balance. So I can actually open it from here, or I can close it from here. So since it is off already, it's 000. All right, ... I want to show the amount so that I can use it to explain what I'm explaining to you. So I'll put it back on and then apply it. So it has shown, so 66.62. It's like there's an increase. Or am I the one that is making mistake? I think there's an increase from what we saw the first time. So, but however, let's just continue. So, where was I? So for the investment, I'll go through it one by one. So for the US stocks, this is where you get access to the American stocks, the American businesses, the companies that you have in America that you might want to invest in. So me, for example, now the stocks I have are this. I was able to buy this one, just Apple, Microsoft, MicroStrategy, and Nvidia. And I'll tell you why I bought them. The Apple, we all know Apple is a very big company, one of the biggest capitalized company in the world, like the biggest company. So the risk in buying Apple stock is actually very low. There is always a possibility that you are going to make money. Apple will not just drop tomorrow. Apple will not just disappear tomorrow. So it's not a stock that is something that is very volatile. No, it's not that volatile. And if you check it on a long time, let me open it. We're checking on a long time range. Okay, this is for today now. You see that it seems to be low. But the way I pick stocks is that, or maybe I should do another video on that, so that I will not bore you with this one. Alright, let me continue. So, but with the way I pick my own stocks, I try to look at it from the long time perspective. Like for this one now, for today, you can see it is down 0.53%, but that doesn't bother me, it doesn't scare me. I'll go to 3 months. You see a 3-month range, we have about 19.35% at the top here. And if I go to 1 year, you see we have 25.73% for 1 year. So that is the way I pick it. So if I look it on a long time range, is it profitable? And if it is profitable, then good and fine, I will invest in it. But there are some stocks that you see maybe for that day, you see it is going up, tomorrow is going up. And then when you look at it on a stretch of 3 months, 6 months, 1 year, you see that they have been losing money. So for a particular day, they might gain money, and then they might gain, there might be a gain, and you think that this stock is the best, and then you invest. But right from that place you are investing, it will continue to go down. So that is how I actually check my stock. So for this one, check for 1 year, look at, you have 25.73%. So if you had money there for the past 1 year, you would have gained 25%. So that's a lot of money. So that is how I pick my stock. So you can see when you go to ownership, this is what I have. $8.95. This is very small, but that is what I have to invest in this for now. A lot of people have a lot of money there, and a lot of people have small money there. So this is what I have for now. Now you can go here if you want to get news following things that are happening related to Apple. This can help you make decisions on how to invest in the stock. Now for this one, you have Warren Buffett just dumped Apple stock. So this one is an indication. I'll tell you, when something big happens like this, it's either the stock is going to go up or it's going to go down. Now, for this case, if Warren Buffett, who is like one of the biggest investors in history, there was a time he began to buy up Apple stock. I think in 2021 or thereabout, he was buying up Apple stock, and everybody was like, wow, there has to be something in this. And then now he's dumping. There are a lot of reasons why he dumped, and now maybe I'll do a video on that. So, as he dumped, everybody was scared, like, what is happening? If this man that we know, Berkshire and Hathaway, that we know is one of the biggest investors in history, is dumping Apple stock, what is happening? So that definitely affected the stock price. So Apple dropped for a little while, but of course you know that Apple is going to bounce back very big. It just happens for a little while. So these are the news we have there. 4 hours ago, we have Apple AI related demands could drive a step change. These are just the news. Apple iPhone 16 will not be the last Apple launch event of 2024. So at least with this one now that you have here, let me not waste our time and go to it. So with news like that, with this one for the iPhone, we tell you this is a positive news. So and because it's a positive news, the share will go up. People will rush to invest because they are hoping to make money. But meanwhile, they want for Warren Buffett to make people dump because they are afraid that something might happen. This man has seen something, that was why he dumped. So that is just it. So sometimes, if you have the time, you can follow up with the news. But if you don't have the time, just leave it. Just use your instinct and check out the long time. Like I told you how I pick my own stocks. I look at long time value. If it's profitable in the long run, then I'm investing. But if it's not, then I'm not. So these are recurring purchase. Okay, now this one, if I want to, this place now, if I want to be purchasing every time, like the thing I tried to talk about the other time, which is dollar cost average, which is me investing maybe every week or every month. I can put in some money there and then put it on automatic investing. So every week I buy a certain amount of shares, or every month I buy a certain amount of shares. So that is going to help me in the long run, so that even if the shares is going up or is going down, I will not really lose money because I will buy in the lows and I will buy in the highs. So I will always break even at any point in time. That is the beauty of the dollar cost average. But I don't have that now, but I can have that. This is where I can set it up. Now I can compare stocks, Apple stocks with Microsoft stocks and the rest of them. I can do that. That is what you can do here. So I can pick several stocks and then put them in comparison to know which one is growing and which one is losing money. That is how you do this. So if I pick this one, let's say I pick Apple selected, I pick Amazon, I can pick this one, let's see, and then I open next. Now you can see all the lines. This comparing Apple to these particular stocks. So from here, I will know which one is going up, which one is going down, which one is more profitable, and I can decide on which one to invest in further or which one to take out my position from. So that is how this one works. So let's go back. Price alert. Just like you have, if you make use of Luno, I think I made a video on Luno. If you make use of Luno and the rest of investment app, you see that there's a way you can set price alert to let you know when to buy and when to sell. It's important, more like if you are doing a big time trading, the stop loss and all of that strategy that they use. So, but this one is just a simple one. It lets you know when the price is going up and when it is going down, and what you can do if you want to do. If you want to liquidate your asset, if you want to free up your position, or if you want to take a position, you can decide by putting on this thing. So the alert, I don't use it as much. I use it for a few, but I don't use it that much. But you can use it if you want to. So let's go back and let me show you that's okay. Microsoft. I also picked Microsoft because of the same thing. Microsoft is also a big company. There is a likelihood that it will always gain, it will always grow. So it falling, it will be very, very hard for Microsoft to just drop. So instead of losing money, I may be losing money on a daily basis, like this one is showing now 0.63%. But that is not what I look at. Like I said before, go up in three months. You can see I still lost money in 3 months, given as it is as of today. But go to 1 year and see. Now 1 year you see I have 28.68%. So that is a lot for me. So that is the way I pick it. I look at the long time range, and the same thing apply to one. When I go to ownership, you see the amount I have. Of course, I'm hoping to increase all this. I'm going to increase my stake massively, but this is just to make sure that everything is stable first before I increase. Now this is the news. Now, MicroStrategy also, I'll tell you why I invested in this one. MicroStrategy The owner of MicroStrategy, which is Michael Saylor, if you don't know him, check him out on Twitter. This guy is very, very active when it comes to crypto. So because I actually follow this guy, I actually invested in stock because of the guy. Just like people invest in Tesla because of Elon Musk, I invested in MicroStrategy because of the owner, which is Michael Saylor. This guy promotes Bitcoin. He has Bitcoin in his head like every day. He talks about the importance of Bitcoin, and his asset is largely on crypto, which is Bitcoin. So he sees into the future. He's talking about the future, and he's capitalizing on the importance of the fact that crypto is the future. So I see him as someone that has a long-time view of event, as someone that has a fine business strategy that I align with, and that is why I invested in this MicroStrategy. And to be fair with you, even according to him, the crypto investment they have has been the best performing compared to every other stock that they have, compared to every other investment that the company has. The crypto has been giving money. In fact, from year to year, look at what is happening. For a year range, look at what we have, 298%. Which stock, which share is going to give you that easily? Even Apple, like I said, Apple is stable, but it doesn't mean that it has a lot of gains. There's not much gain in Apple, but it is stable. But look at it, this one is volatile. This can shoot up at any point in time because it has a lot of investment in crypto. So his drive, his own market strategy is through crypto. That is why I invested. There's a lot of potential here. That is why I invested in this one. Nvidia, let me tell you also why I invested in Nvidia. Of course, my positions are very, very small. So it's not as if they are big money, they are very small. But that is just for a start. But I'm telling you the strategy I used to invest in these guys. So for Nvidia, look at them. Let's go to 1 year span of Nvidia. You can see it's around 169.24%. Nvidia, we all know Nvidia has been making waves for the past months because of their investment also in AI. AI has been, the chips that they are producing has been in very, very high demand. So everyone needs them. And the company's valuation has skyrocketed to billions of dollars. In fact, at the point in time, it was topping Apple, to show you how important the market is right now. So it's a very strong market, and it has a high prospect for profitability in the future. That was why I invested. And of course, the CEO is someone that is very innovative and someone that has been there for a long time. So there is hope in the business, there is belief and trust in the business. So that is why I invested in these 4 stocks for now. So there are other ones. If you check my watch list, you can actually pick out some stocks, anyone you think you like, but you're not ready to invest, you want to follow up. You can just select them, whitelist or watch list them, and then keep watching them until you feel comfortable to invest. And that is where this watch list comes in. So if I open my watch list, you see I have a lot of stocks that I've actually earmarked and I'm following. I have the Apple, Semiconductor, eBay, Dow Jones, Amazon, UPS. Of course, some of these stocks I've invested in them before, and I took out my position and used the money for something else. So they are still there. So each of them, if I open any one, let me open this one. You see that if you check this top right, you see this love sign there. This is more like a like button. So if I like this stock and I'm planning to invest in it in the future, or I want to follow it, I'll just like here. So if I don't want to follow this stock anymore, if I think it's not something that I like, I can just tap on it and it will change. So you can see stock has been removed from my watch list. But if I want to watch it, as I'm watching it right now, I'm still monitoring the stocks. So I might eventually buy it. So I can just tap on it. So it will add it to my watch list. So any stock I like, I can simply go add it to my stock list, and then I'll be watching them. Depending on how they perform, then I can decide to now invest. So that is how that one works. So let's go back to the main page where you have other stocks. So guys, I hope you are getting, and I hope I'm not too fast, but I don't want the video to be very, very long. That is why I'm actually maybe a little bit fast. So I think there's something I need to break down here. Okay, this top side, you can see the amount I have, 65.88 cents. Now, for today, I've lost 0.59%, which is small. But aside from that, look at something, the breakdown of all my stocks. If I click on this, it will show me everything I have, the buying power I have, the withdrawal cash, money I can withdraw, the current value. This gives me cost basis, of everything I have literally in my account. Now, let's go back. If I want to buy, I can come here and select the stocks I want to buy. Anyone I want to buy, I can click on it and then I will buy it. But let's not, I'll give you more explanation on that later. So this one is transfer. So from here, you can check your exchange rate and how to transfer money from one account, because you can actually have your money in dollar and you'll not be able to use it in naira. and you can have in naira, you'll not be able to use in dollar. So whichever one you have, you can transfer it to the other one. So you have your naira wallet, you can transfer to dollar wallet. I'll show you that too. So this is where you can check that. So let's go back. Let me go to the main page. Okay. So the Nigerian stocks. This one is very important if you're in Nigeria, of course. If you're watching this video, most likely you're a Nigerian, or even if you're not, maybe in your own country, you have this app there. So this is where you get Nigerian stocks. All the Nigerian banks that are listed, Nigerian companies that are listed, the Dangotes, the Lafarge, and the rest of them that are listed in Nigerian Stock Exchange. You can simply buy them here. You don't have to go through any brokerage. You don't have to go through any investment house to get a third party to invest for you. You can do it yourself from this app. So this is what we have here. So you can see my watch list. I have Access Holding, Fidelity, Guarantee, and Zenith Bank. Of course, there are a lot of other ones I'm also looking out to check. Now let me open all the ones I have here on this app. You have the Dangote Cement, Sugar, EcoBank, MTN, Nigerian Breweries, and the rest of them. In fact, that is why I was not even worried when GT was actually pushing for people to buy stocks. You know what happened recently if you're in Nigeria, where recapitalization was very important and the banks were looking for money, so they are selling shares. You don't really have to hurry to buy. You can simply come on the app and buy any day you want. You can buy the stock. So that is how this one works. For Nigerian banks, Nigerian companies, you can get their stocks here. Simple as ABC. Now we have the fixed returns. These ones, I've not really invested in these ones because the percentage I'm looking to get from this one is not as big as one that I would get investing in stocks direct. That was why I didn't even try this one. So you can actually come and invest. This one is fixed return. You have a fixed return proposal for like the next 1 year. You get 8% of whatever money. So if you have a lot of money that you just want to dump, and you don't want to worry about whether the shares are up, whether the shares are down. Like if you buy Apple now, today Apple is down. You don't want to worry about that. You don't want to have heart attack with your money. You want it to be fixed. You want it to be guaranteed that you make returns. You can just put it in fixed deposit. So here you can earn up to 8% US dollar fixed interest per annum. So you can simply come here, buy the shares and leave it there for 1 year. Upwards, of course, you get your money. Now, treasury bills. This one also, I'm not invested in this one because it's not very common to me. It's not very common to me. A lot of people do it, but I also don't see a lot of interest in this, comparatively with investing in stocks direct. Of course, my own point of view is different from a lot of people. A lot of people like this method of investment where I invest in treasury bills and bonds, but I'm not used to that. I don't see a lot of interest in that compared to direct investment. Of course, it depends on your threshold for loss. It depends on your threshold, your investment threshold ability, how you can caution it, how you can withstand losses. If you're investing in direct stocks, there's a possibility you will lose money. There have been times I lost money because I was invested in a particular stock and then I needed the cash. And then I need to take out my position and use my money. But at the point when I wanted to take out the position, the shares were down and I had no option because I needed the money. So I had to take it. So I lost money. So, but if you want some other thing that is very, very stable, you can use the treasury bills, you can use the fixed return aspect also, you can use any of them. Those ones are more guaranteed, but the returns are not that high. But like for the US stocks I have here, there's a possibility that when I come next tomorrow, I might be seeing up to $72. There is a possibility anything can happen. A good news can pop up tomorrow in Apple and the share price will go up. A good news can happen for Nvidia tomorrow. Maybe they release a new chip, the share price will pump up. So there's a possibility I will make more money, but there's always a possibility that I will lose more money. But I like to hold on to the fact that I can make more money. That is why I'm invested in that. Now let's go to the Bamboo wallet. You have the USD wallet and the Nigerian wallet. For the USD wallet, like I said before, if you want to invest in US stocks, you invest with dollar, not with naira. But if you want to put money into your account based on the fact that you are a Nigerian, then you have to put it in naira wallet. Now when the money comes into your naira wallet, then you can now transfer the money into your dollar wallet based on the exchange rate on the app. So this is my Nigerian wallet. I have 700 naira there now. So if I want to add money, if I want to deposit money, I can use direct wallet top up, which if I have money, I can just direct, but I don't use all this. I just simply go here, deposit, and then you pick the amount of money that you want to deposit. Let's say I want to deposit 5,000 naira. Now it's equivalent of $3.09 based on the exchange rate, which is 1.616 naira per dollar. So if I want to deposit 500 naira, or 5,000 rather, I have it there and I'll click on deposit. Now I have direct bank transfer. The fee is 100 naira. I can use my debit or credit card. Remember the place I told you that you can add your credit card to your account. You can add your debit card to your account. So if I have it attached, I can simply bill my card directly from here. But if I don't have it attached, I don't have mine attached, so I just use bank transfer. So I can click on the bank transfer and it will give me the account where I can send money to. So this is the account number that was given to me. This is the account name, and this is the account bank, the bank name, and then this is the rate it's going to charge me. So all I need is to take this, copy this account number, go to my bank app, and then make a transfer. Voila, and the money will show up in my account. Now when the money shows up in my account here, I'll see it. Let me go. So when the money shows up, it will show up in my Naira wallet. Now, but if I want to buy a US stock, I will have to transfer that Naira wallet, that Naira that I have, to my US account. So I'll come here and click on transfer. So when I click on transfer, I'll pick out the amount I want to transfer to dollar. This is 5,000 Naira. I want to transfer it to dollar. Then I'll click on continue. If I click on continue, it will transfer it automatically to $3.09. Now I don't want to do that now, so that is why it's not going. I already have 700 Naira in my local Naira wallet, so it will not go through. So that is how you do it. So when I do that, if I have enough money to just go up and show up in my account here, in my USD wallet, it will show up here. So once it shows up here, I can use it to buy. But if I don't have, or if I have it here also, and I want to transfer it back to Naira, maybe I want to withdraw it to my First Bank account or my Access Bank account. From here, I can click on transfer, and then I'll transfer the dollar. Let's say I have $50. I have it to give me 78,000. I can now click here and then transfer it to Naira. Once it goes to Naira, I can now withdraw it to my bank account. That is how that works. Brokerage account fund is the same thing that we have there. Just this is if we want to invest, fund the account directly. I can simply copy the brokerage account of the Bamboo. I copy the account number and I send the money directly without having to do what I'm doing now. So I can send this one out through if I'm in USD, maybe in US, or usually in USA. If I'm in US or maybe I'm in Europe, I want to send money to the account, I can simply come here and use the brokerage funding account, and then I'll send money to the account and it will be credited to my account. That is how this one works. So let me see, what else do I have here? Okay, I think I'm done with this side. Let me go back. So that is how this basically works. So let's go to investing. So if you want to actually try other things, you can come here and check. Like I've explained most of what this was actually. The US stock, the Nigerian stock, and the fixed returns. This is where you see it again. If you don't want to go through this point, because going through this point, you have to take it one after the other. But you can just come here and pick out the one you're interested in, and then you can go on and invest in it. Now they also have a learn aspect where you can learn more about Bamboo, learn how to invest, learn how to buy stocks, how to sell, how to monitor the market. So you can come here and learn it if you want to. That if you don't have an idea of it already. But of course I have that, so I don't really need it. So I just, unless I have a particular issue, then I can come here and check out for what to do. Aside from that, I rarely come to this place. So, but if you're a new user, I encourage you to come here and study, learn their materials, understand how IPO works, how earnings work, the earning core, earnings per share, dividend, cost basis, understand all those simple things. But if you already know them, then you don't need them. So this one is help. If you have issues, you can simply reach them through the help button. Now, very handy for me, and I'll tell you guys, if you are funding your account, this is something you should take note of. If you are funding your account, there's always a warning that you should send money from your own personal account. Send money from your personal account, not from a third party's account. So you can easily get issue from that. I had issue with that when I did the transfer, not even on this app, I'm just remembering now. When I was using Chipper Cash, Chipper and Luno, I was transferring money from Chipper to Luno. And then Chipper account, I was thinking my name was there, so it was going to go through. But alas, since it's an app, they are using a third party to transfer the money for me. And the money didn't get through, the money got frozen. So but I eventually resolved it though. So, but the best thing you can do if you're sending money to apps like this, especially to exchange or anything that has to do with exchange like this, the best thing you can do is to use your own personal account so that they can easily identify who sent it. If you don't use your personal account, the money can be frozen because they don't want people to use it as a fraudulent means to transfer money. Money laundering is a very serious crime. So in order not to get to that place, because if you get there, you cannot prove how the money got there, or from the account where you sent the money, you can't prove it, that you have access to it, your account can be flagged and and this police and crime detection agency will come for you because they will think that you are trying to do money laundering. So it's important. When it happened to me one time, I was scared because I was like, wow, let me hope this thing does not get out of hand. But eventually it was resolved, and I'm very grateful for that. So that is it. So this top here, you can simply see where you have take a stock market course. Like I said before, if you don't have a lot of ideas, you can come and learn. But this one is not opening for now. So let me not worry about that. So this is how the app works. This total wealth. So I can, okay, if this my account, you have this account now, you can see I have $66.74. Now if I want to change it to Naira, I want to know what it is worth in Naira. No, these dollars, not everybody has time to be checking conversion rate. If I want to know what I'll get exactly, so I just come here and tap on this place. I tap on it, I can say show total wealth in local currency. Now I'm in Nigeria, so it's going to show me Naira. So I tap on it and click apply. Now this is what I have, 105,138 Naira 27 kobo. So that's the equivalent of my $66. So that is it. So guys, I think this is a very wholesome explanation of how this app works. If you have any question, leave it in the comment section. I will do my best to answer. Of course, I've shown you everything I have. I'm showing you my balance. There's not a lot of money there, but at least there's money. So that is how this app works. Let me know if you enjoyed the video and what do you think I should change. Do you think the explanation was good, or there were places I skipped? Let me know and I can do a follow-up video. Thank you.